Hey YouTube, so I'm back and I have to make another video because guess what? I made that fucking video, excuse my French, I made that video and you cannot hear anything. So I guess y'all are going to watch me do my laundry and watch my niece at the same time. So, what's to talk about? Life. I don't know exactly what topic I'm fit to talk about, but we're finna talk. I have been on the life to recovery. I just got out of rehab recently. This will be my 5th time, I believe. Saint Maria Cinecor / Alpha Home or whatever. I don't recommend anybody go to the Cinecor in San Antonio. I mean, what works for you, but did not work for me. Cinecor in Austin, Christian Farm Treehouse in Temple, Texas. That's 4. So, I've been to 4 different rehabs. The reason that I have been to 4 different rehabs is because I went in rehab with the mindset, oh, I'm only going to need this one time. I'm not going to need it more than once. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get here. I'm going to do it one time, and I'm going to do it. Wrong mindset. When you go into rehab, number one mindset is you have to be selfish with your recovery. And my problem was I kept going in there, attaching myself to people. And, like, nothing's wrong with, being social, and, nothing's wrong with being social. Nothing's wrong with helping someone. But you cannot get lost with yourself. Like, you cannot get lost once you get there. Like, you have to remember that you are here for your recovery. So when I say that, you have to be selfish. Like, you have to be selfish. And not in a bad way. You have to be selfish to make sure that you're there getting all that you need to help yourself become a better person for you. Not for mom, not for dad, not for niece, not for brother, not for sister, not for grandma, not for papa, not for boyfriend, not for husband, not for nobody but yourself. You have to go into recovery knowing that I'm here to get myself together. I'm here working on you. Whatever your name is, my name, Leasia Deshae Nelson. I am there for one reason and one reason only, and that is to get myself together, learn what I need to learn, get the skills I need to better my life. So, I'm not going to talk, well, okay, we can talk about it. The first rehab I went to, it was called Saint Maria in Houston, Texas. Saint Maria Hostel, because it's 2 different ones. I do not have children, so I went to the one on Jacqueline Street. It's called Saint Maria Hostel. I really don't think that's a good hostel. I don't like that, but yeah. So anyway, it was nice. The first meeting, the first community meeting that I went to, y'all, I was like, they was like, it's okay. Some people have left and came and left and came, and I'm in the back. No. First, and another thing, sitting in the back Red flag. Do not sit in the back when it comes to any group meeting. Make sure you're up front. If not, directly sitting in front of the counselor, the whoever is holding the meeting. You need to be closer to them so you can hear them and get the message that you need to get and hear. So I'm sitting in the back. I'm not going to say I was sitting in the back with a devil, but I was sitting in the back with a girl that I had attached myself to. I would say her name. You know, I got no problem saying her name, but since she did not have good motives dealing with me, I will not mention her name. But it was good. It was nice. It was good. My first time going, I stayed there for like 4 days. Everything was pissing me off. I was like, any chance I got. Hold on, wait. Serenity! So, like I said, I am folding clothes. I'm doing my laundry. And I'm also watching my niece. So, I'm definitely going to blur that out. Yes, I called you. You okay? Uh-huh. Who's over there? Her dad's outside?
Her dad and her mom and her friends.
Okay.
Mom and dad.
Cool. Where are y'all at?
We're right here.
Okay, cool. Just make sure you're okay. Come and check in, okay? Okay. So, I had to make sure my baby was good. Because, you know, gotta watch people. You gotta pay attention to what the children are doing. She's okay. Making sure she's okay. And as y'all see, she heard my voice. She ran to me. Anyway, so back to St. Maria. I stayed there for like 4 days the first time. It was cool. I love the food. As you can see, I gained a whole bunch of weight. What? Come get it. Anyway, so everything was making me mad. Like, my anger was so bad going in. My anger was really bad going in. And I didn't last. So I left. Went back out in the streets. I went back out in the streets.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, rehab was fun. Okay, so when I got there, I got distracted. I'm not gonna lie. I started dressing like a boy. It was an all-girls rehab. And, like, I used to like girls. I used to talk to girls. And, I got distracted. Remind you, I'm in rehab for my freaking recovery. But it's all these classes. It's, like, classes, distractions, girls, you know. So when I got in there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dress like a stud. Knowing goddamn well, I do not dress like a stud. So, I left. I was gone for like 4 days, and then I came back. I asked them, can I come back? They welcomed me back. And I stayed the second time for like 3 weeks. I stayed 3 weeks. And it was cool. They ended up giving me my own room. What they do that for? And when they gave me my own room, I kind of like isolated myself. I stayed in my room for like 4 days straight, 3 days straight for sure. I did not go to no classes. I only got up to eat. Other than that, they did not see me. So I end up leaving one time like at 4 in the morning with a big ass bag of clothes. But I can't say I wish I didn't do it, because if I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have got as far as I have got now. So, make a long story short, well, to shorten the story, I end up trying to go back again for the third time. And they did not accept me. They end up referring me to San Antonio, Alpha Home, which was converting over to Cinecorp. I got there. I loved it. I met new people. The girls was awesome. Energy was awesome. Amazing. And I got attached. Again. I started getting attached to clothes. I love clothes. Clothes is... If you know, you know. I love clothes. And they always had these donation closets, which was my favorite. And they used to always be like, oh, you always find the good stuff. How do you do it? And I'm like, shit, I just look at it. I just look at something. It catch my eye. I look at it. I like it. I don't be knowing what I'm grabbing. It just, hey. So I went there. It was cool. Got close to people, like I said. And like, most of the girls that was there when I first got there, they end up leaving. So when they left, majority of the girls that was still there were new girls. And I was the only black girl. And no, this is not a race thing. That's why you have to be selfish in recovery. Because if you're selfish with your recovery, you'll be blindsided to the alliances, the friendship, the fake friendship, the fake energy, the fake vibes. Everybody is not your friend. Uh-oh. Everybody's not your friend. And you have to know that going in. Like, y'all, rehab, recovery life is not for the weak, okay? So, skip all that. Because that's my past. I don't want to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is how I got to where I am now. I went to Christian Treehouse in Temple, Texas, and it was good. It started off amazing. I loved it. I am now 60-something days clean from crack cocaine. A new girl came. She was there for 2 days. And, excuse me, I should have follow your gut, follow your first mind. It never leads you wrong. So the girl came in my room with it wasn't this, but it was something like, it was a plastic layer, and she had a substance kind of broken down on it already. She came in my room. She was like, girl, let's do this. And remind y'all, I have been there 8 days now. And guess what my dumb ass do? I did it. I don't know where my piercing went. Anyway. Oh, there you go. So I did it, and instantly when I did it, I felt bad. I regretted it. I regretted hitting that. I felt guilty. I felt shame instantly. And I ended up telling the workers, you know, what happened. I ended up telling them that I sniffed something on their property, on their campus. And they ended up kicking me out. So as I'm getting kicked out, the lady, they gave me a ride to a Salvation Army in Temple, Texas. Before we got there. I sat in the car. I sat in the van. And I prayed to God. I prayed. And I asked God to. I said, God, I don't know what's going to happen next. But I need you to cover me. I need you to send somebody to help me. And so I get there. And the girl that gave me the stuff, she ended up getting dropped off to Salvation Army too. And when I saw her, I told her, I'm like, it's no rooms. And she saw me. I apologize, even though technically I didn't do her any harm. She said, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So we end up hiding our stuff behind a dumpster because they had no beds. We had no ride or no phone at work. So we hid our stuff behind a dumpster and we just started walking. And a car saw me, some dude, and I was like, hey, waving down, stop. So they pick us up. Long story short, we riding around, they asking us where we going. Neither one of us is from Temple. So they end up dropping us off at a car wash. We get out at the car wash. I hide my stuff. I went and got my stuff back from the dumpster when he picked us up. I hide my stuff somewhere else because I've been in too many situations where I've kept losing my things. So the dude leave. He said he gonna come back in 20 minutes. So me and her get ready to start walking, and another car pulls up. Another car pulls up, and it starts slowing down. Instantly, I walk up to it. He say, what you got going on? I say, nothing much, just tired. You know, we not from here, just got out of rehab. So the man give us a ride. We get in the car with him. He said he live a couple of streets away. So we go. And she was like, you sure you gonna get in the car? And I'm like, girl, get in the car. We ain't got nowhere else to go. Get in the car. She was scared, but we had nowhere to go. So I got in the car. Long story short, we get to the man's house. He has a nephew. And the nephew was so fine, must I add. He was fine as hell. And I walk up, I'm like, ooh, what's your name? You feel me? Like, hey, who is you? And anyway, I'm flirting with the nephew. But the uncle, like, leave him alone. He got a girlfriend. The girlfriend calling his phone. The uncle texting the girlfriend. Whatever. Whole bunch of commotion. So the girl that I'm with, she's able to contact her people. And they end up coming to get her. And it made me feel really good, you know, even though the devil used her to try to set me back, God still allowed me to be a helping hand and, you know, play a part in helping her get home. And I felt really good about that. So anyway, she go home. I'm there with the man and his nephew. So I think I'm going to have to make a TikTok for the rest of that story. So let's just say the uncle got mad at me and the morning came. My clothes is on his porch. He done put my clothes on the porch. And I'm like, God, I hope he don't put me out. I'm not from here. So my mom is trying to get me a bus ticket back home to Houston. Well, to Alvin, Texas. And so I end up getting a ticket. You know, I asked the man, can he drop me off at the bus stop? And he does that. He drops me off at the bus stop. He goes and picks up a young lady. And me and the young lady talk. And she's telling me how, you know, she was from Temple. And Temple is not the place to be, you know. And she was just telling me that, you know, you could do it. Keep your head high, you know. So that's how they went. I got home. My mom My mom picked me up from the Greyhound. When I got in Waco, I met this guy. And I thank God that he sent this guy my way, because if it wasn't for God sending him, I wouldn't have been able to contact my mom and things such as. So now that I've been back home, I went and set an appointment with my psych doctor so I could give me some more medicine. I plan on going back to rehab. I know the story was kind of like everywhere, but I know this time going into rehab, I have my mindset right. I know that I cannot go in there looking for friendships. It's okay if I make them or have them at the end of my recovery. But I now know that going in is not about friends. Yes, you can help others, but you have to help yourself first. You have to be able to help yourself first to help anyone. So, said that all to say, I thank God for bringing me this far. I smoked crack cocaine for 4 years. Started December of 2021. The person that sadly put me on this, oh well, I'm not on it anymore, but that put me on the drug, he didn't live to see another year. He lived, I started December of 21, he died July of 22. I wasn't mad at him though. Like, I should have been, probably. But I can't be mad at him without being mad at myself first, because I didn't say no. I didn't even know what it was. I just did it. And for any kids that see this video, any teenagers that see this video, anyone that feel like they're not strong enough, don't allow what others do around you to affect you. And what I mean by that is, if somebody smoke weed, let them. Don't smoke weed because they smoke weed. You know, do your own thing. Say no. If you don't feel comfortable with something, say no. If you don't know what something is, say no. Because saying no will protect you in the end. You have to protect yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to know that having space and not having everyone in your business is okay. It's okay. You don't need validation from anyone. No one opinions matters. Just keep God first and follow your heart. Follow your dreams. When your heart talks to you, listen. When your gut tells you something, listen. When something don't feel right, it don't feel right for a reason. So, I love y'all. I pray God bless, keep you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I'm going to finish folding my clothes. I'm going to finish this little beer I got. And I got to go watch my niece. So, God bless y'all. Until the next video.